Well, TeenFest was off the chain. I've been participating for 7 years, and I feel like it's at a height now that the world should know about TeenFest. We have some wonderful performers. The talent has stepped up, but our judges, you know, just the feel good from the judges. We have Sister Trina Braxton here, Brother Bow-Legged Lou, famous entertainer, just like Sister Braxton. We got Amir Winner, the boy is in London, Greensboro. I can't keep up. We got Brett Chambers, whether he's over master's programs, teaching, he's all over the world.
And don't forget about Edward Gone.
I'm a sweet tea enthusiast and the founder from Afro to Shell Toes.
It's important because our youth are our future, and more importantly, it's important to have a good time and showcase. You can have a good time without being high, drunk, going off that pop the mallet and start sweating, all that. You can have a good time, and I think we show that you can be prominent, successful, and you can do it without being on drugs.
Well, you know, as a parent of 2 teenage boys, it's really, really important to really show the emphasis of the youth and the effect that they have on our future. And, you know, as a parent, you can always tell them, you can try to teach them, you know, what is right and what is wrong, but unless they hear it from their peers and unless they hear it from other prominent people within the industry, it seems like our voice as parents are not heard.
My thing with TeenFest, this is my first time, and I got to tell you, man, I loved it. It was great. I was just having a great time, and it's a positive scenario. You know, me and my beloved brothers, finding my brother Paul Anthony, who's a cancer champion, you know, he hipped me on this because he had got, see, TeenFest, what? The vibe. Anyway, he hipped me on the whole TeenFest thing with Donna and her husband and the rest of the TeenFest crew. And I said I just had to be here. And everything that Trina said is definitely right, because a lot of times, even like here in Raleigh, North Carolina, sometimes kids might go, man, we'll never make it. But when people like us and everybody here come out to support them and they see that people's paying attention to them, it's all a positive and optimistic things. You know what I mean? So this has been a great experience. And the theme of it with drug prevention, you know, and no violence and teen pregnancy and AIDS and all of that stuff is a great, great thing. And I definitely want to be back next year, especially since Trina Braxton has already promised that she will perform.
That's right.
And I'll bring my beloved brother Paul Anthony, the cancer champion, because everything will be right for him to fly, and we'll come out here and we'll do a little full force performance also.
And if not, we will drive.
That on tape. We have that on tape.
That's true.
Full force.
It's true.
Message.
This has grown. I remember when it was a dream in Donna Maria's eye, little glint, and Linus was like, "A what?" And they brought it all along, Dr. Jen, and it's like they'll see it come from an infant to being 10 years old next year is amazing. And this year set up the 10th year so incredibly because the energy this year was crazy. I mean, just like having you two here was like so cool. And as we talked about all the circles that we already had. And so that's what this thing is. TeenFest is this big family now. So next year for the 10th anniversary, it's going to be crazy because the community knows. The community knows. And when I say community, I'm not just talking about the triangle. Like Ed, he's the king of hyperbole, but I have to agree with him. The world is going to know because this is something that people want anyway. So I'm just like glad. I am so honored just to be a part of this process.
I think too. I've been over here pondering. Should I say this?
Go deep.
But
Go deep.
I'm gonna make best efforts to make sure that somebody from my roster, whether it's Lupe Fiasco or B.O.B., just think of people who will be good for this crowd.
Trina Braxton.
You're gonna be already be here, baby.
You're gonna already.
Yeah, you're gonna be here. Somebody, I see we can really do it big because I'm a big supporter of TeenFest, and you know what's also cool is it's just cool. You can do this with cool judges. Get this face, get this face, get that. Go up there. You got to lift up for that.
Just stay on her.
No.
But Donna, and more important, I just think
pinch.
it's just an honor to be here too because we're busy. but you can't get too busy to improve the quality of life of other people. And I think that's why we're all here, and more importantly, we want to take this and keep developing. So Donna and the whole TeenFest staff, we thank you for inviting us and letting us be a part of your dopeness and your greatness, and we look forward to doing it again next year.
Oh, yeah.
Can I drop the mic?
Oh, try it.